Hey guys, it's Dr. Curvy here, and we're back with another video. In today's video, we are going to be talking about the must bans for March of this month because I don't think it's not a big deal to make one every week for what to ban because, it takes a while for change to adapt. So the reason why I'm doing this is because we got our first set of balance changes in Honor of Kings. And let's talk about them first so we can get them out of the way and see if they are ban worthy. Still, despite the buffs and nerfs that these heroes had. So let's begin with the annoying one. This, yeah, blue ban number 7. I don't know if this is a girl or a boy. A lot of people are saying he. Robot boy. Oh, it says robot boy. Thank you. Website. We are at honorofkingsarena.com.br. It's a Brazilian site. So, I'm using this as a reference. Note that the new heroes like Huang Zong and Liu Bei are not here yet because I think they were released simultaneously internationally, like with Brazil's servers and us. So they're not on this website yet. So I can't make an assumption for that yet. So let's talk about this bitch. Oh, I swore. Oh, I can't swear. This person, this robot, Astro Boy. Okay, so Astro Boy, they nerfed his damage. I think HP, something HP. I don't really read it properly, but something in one of his abilities that does HP max health damage became 7% to 6%, which is not a minor change, and I think they nerfed a few things as well. Now, this is the counterpart to Yorn in Arena of Valor, so it's already annoying with the mix of some other heroes like that. So yeah, I'm kind of glad that this character got nerfed, this hero, but despite his nerfs, I think he's still good in the right hands. His kit is so safe and his difficulty is so low that you can honestly still, do the thing chicken wang. You know what I'm saying? So he's still a ban for me, to be honest. It's still a ban to me because, you know, the other options are not that safe. Okay, let's move on to also some heroes here are not yet in our version, like Elaine. See. So let's move on to the next one who got buffed. There's two buffs and one nerf, so we already talked about the nerf. So let's talk about the buffed, which is Uyen. Now, or I think Wu Yan in our version, translation issues, obviously. So Wu Yan got buffed, not really a damage buff, more like a quality of life buff. So Wu Yan's first skill, which is this one, she can dash forward and petrify, aka stun the enemy, so that you can follow up with the second skill over here. When you hit the center, you do more damage. Very simple hero, right? But the thing that they buffed is that when you do her ultimate, which is like a Garen spin from League of Legends, like his third skill, like that spinning around, she can actually dash forward with the first skill. Now, before this change, you can't do that. So this is more like a catch-up tool for when you're like just about to kill them with a sliver of health, so you can just move forward. Honestly, I think this character is strong but underrated. I think she is under the radar. I think other heroes like Arthur, Lubu, or even what's his name, Yun, which we'll talk about later. I think these are more uh favored than the other characters because she has a lack of, what do you say, she lacks something that the others have not. I think it's sustain because she builds very bruiser type, mostly health and attack, not really defenses, so that she can pop off with her ultimate. So, and she relies on going in so hard like that she will get focused down, because I've had moments like that. I've had matches with her where I just go in the middle of the enemy, spin around, and obviously I get a few kills here or there, but I want to survive at the end, and my team does clean it up. But she lacks some tankiness in some department, but maybe that's what makes her so unique and so underrated, that you really have to be good at your plays, your micromanagement and your macro management. Okay, now can I, okay, now let's go back. How do I do this in the, I'll just do this in the, can I do this in the, yep. So now let's talk about the other change. Now this is mostly for the jungle. I don't really think it's effective. D. So Dian Wei. Okay. So this character is annoying. He reminds me of what's his name? Remember that character in Vainglory Scroll or something, where he's so fast in auto attacks and then you smite with his ability and then you just die. He kind of has that same motif. He's a very fast auto attacker, annoying. He's very easy to play, but he's very squishy again, like um, the last hero I mentioned. I forgot her name already. Uh, um, he is has good damage and fast, but he's kind of like Olaf in League of Legends, where if he gets kited, he can kind of like not be useful. He has a jump in like dash on you, but he doesn't have the good stats of health or like even armor, since he's building mostly damage to back up that follow up. So if he's snowballing early, he's good in the early game. If he gets a few kills, you're kind of over, like all the assassins. But if he kind of is in the middle or in the bad side, then you can't really pick him. But yeah, he's starting to become more picked since other assassins are getting banned, like Prince, Lamb, or even Kong Ming, which I banned Kong Ming, which we'll discuss later. So now let's talk about it per role this time. We talked about the ones that you should ban in terms of the ones that got changed, and I think all are must picks, except Luban. That's a nerf for sure. So let's talk about the assassins first. Now, honestly, just ban them all. Everyone has a good like movement tool, a mobility tool. Like I'm not even gonna go through like per lane wise in Assassin, because oof, like everyone has. I think they're like very important to the game. Like Mai is annoying, Mulan in the right hands is annoying, Nakururu if she's built well annoying, Lamb, Prince. This is Kong Ming in the other global. Yukio, I forgot his name. Sima, like all of these characters I've seen at least in one match. I'm not even kidding. I think I've seen everyone in one match. Shui is a sniper, which I wouldn't call him a problematic thing because he doesn't really have that much mobility aside from his old escape. So I wouldn't call him problematic there. But majority of these people are honestly banned more teaching. If you know how to manage your team comp and build tank that you can focus down and like exhaust these assassins, then you'll be fine managing them. But not many people don't know how to adapt. So let's talk about ADC. Now, aside from Luban number 7, there's a lot of underrated picks here. We don't have Aaron yet in our server. We have that new hero Huan Zong, which is not here, but I think he's. I'm not gonna judge him because I don't really have the character or faced enough the character multiple times to judge. I think aside from Luban number 7, I think Fang, Hui, and maybe even Consort Yu. Now, a lot of people are gonna say Direnji, Alicia, and Lady Sun, but I think they're not that popular. I think I see Hui, Marco Polo, Fang, and Consort Yu more being played. Now, as I mentioned in my video, Lady Sun is probably one of the underrated marksmen, along with Arlie over here and Shuye. So, you might want to pick those three. But I think these five are kind of bad wordy. I think, no, not you. You can easily dodge use first skill. So honestly, these four are honestly banworthy, especially Fang. If she's in the jungle, she pops off. She does so much damage when she pops it. I thought it was weak at first, but after seeing a good Fang and knowing what to do with their abilities, I think you can manage them well. Marco Polo is Hayate in Arena of Valor. The shurikens, and then you gain a charge, you do more damage per shuriken hit, and then he dashes like a Samir ultimate, and I think it's good. But if a team is smart to time their redemption, that shield, and what's that, and their exhaust, again exhaust is a very powerful tool here that not many people use. I forgot what's the name here in Honor of Kings, but it really negates a lot of damage that these assassins are pulling off. So if you're a tank main and have that exhaust spell, you can honestly shut them down. Hui, I think, like Luban number 7, are safe, very safe. These two are pretty risky, but they do so much if you succeed with them. But these two are the safest ones next to Lady Sun, obviously, and Alicio. But again, underappreciated Lady Sun and Alicio. So next, okay, why did I do that? Move forward, move forward, move forward. Okay, now let's talk about the fighters. Now, I've had my fair share in fighters, though I haven't played majority of them. The only ones I've played multiple times is maybe Byron, Charlotte, um, who else? Wien, and that's it. And maybe Menki. Oh, hello, Discord. Menki, those are only the few. I haven't played Athena yet. I faced the Dharma. Oof, Dharma is good, but it's so easy to counter him if you don't know how to. It's a long story. He's basically like Badang from Mobile Legends, which, I don't want to get into that. So, if you want to talk in terms of banning, I think Lubu, Charlotte, Byron. Where's the other one that's here? Is he not here? Oh. Is he in tank? There's one character that I want to talk about. Dune. Oh my gosh, these characters are pretty annoying. So Dune, Arthur, Byron, those three are pretty much the ones I've seen played a lot in the Clash lane. But some underrated picks are probably Charlotte, but she's so annoying when she's ahead of items. Early game, you can kill her ASAP because she doesn't really have anything to pop off of. But you really want to ban Byron and maybe even Dune. Those two, maybe even Arthur, but I don't think he's that problematic ish to me, but he's really popular, so he's one of those like popular picks that doesn't really get banned type of heroes. And maybe even Kaiser, if you know Amelie from Honor, Arena of Valor. I think he's also not banned much because he's not really played much, but once he's picked, we're kind of like dead. So Dune and Byron, those two, oh, this Dune has a lot of cool. If you get him a lot of cooldowns, he gets so tanky and like, oh my gosh, in the late game, he's so annoying. I can't really explain it. Maybe I'll make a video of it because we are going through orders of beginner guides for per role. Crazy. And then for the one I mentioned earlier, Byron, once he gets enough rage, Byron, he just pops off Mary. Like it's too much. So, honestly, just ban this person if you're not scared of the assassin meta. Just ban this character. It's too much. I haven't really tried Ying yet. I do have the character. I've tried Yukio in, yeah, I've seen a lot of Musashi's one tricks around Athena. I've never played this character. I really want to try her. I don't have enough star stones. Ooh. Now let's talk about the mage. Now I know what you're gonna say. Am I gonna ban Angela? No. Angela is strong early, like in the low ranks, right? But when people know how to, I've faced a lot of Angelas in my elo Diamond too, and it's not really that big of a deal unless she knows how to position herself. So if you're a good Angela who knows how to position, because when you're ulting, you're just standing still, and your ult's range is pretty small in terms of that line. So people can honestly come around you or come to the left or right of you, to the side of you, and just kill you. You know what I mean? So it's not that problem. I think the one's problematic is Xiao, um, Chow. I think she's more problematic, aka the Crixie of this, game. So she's more annoying. Mai is also annoying. You have to ban this dish. Who else? There's a lot of Yao Chan has a lot of mobility. In terms of, again, assassin, as I mentioned, again, majority of these are assassins. Actually, the most bad ones. Um, Princess Frost is fine. The thing that she is good at is just the slows, the crowd control she provides. I think, like, especially as a catch-up tool, if you want to catch the enemy team, you just ult or just freeze someone and then they catch someone off guard. T. Nuwa is someone I've started seeing recently, and I think she has a global presence in the map. I think she reminds me of, what's their name in Arena Valley? Dirac? Is it Dirac? She's kind of like the mother. I feel like the girlies would like this character, so she's starting to see some play in high rank, so make sure you try her out. As for Mozzie and Milady, I think they're kind of like, they're good. I think I like Milady for her like objective capturing with the turrets. That's that, and she has like a Malzahar type beat with her robots. Mozzie, on the other hand, is a good flex for support or mid lane. It's kind of clunky when I play Mozzie. He has a good skin though with the Saint Seiya collab, but eh, I need more work on Mozzie. Oh, this is Kongmin. Oh, I made a mistake in that name. Ooh. I thought Kongming was the assassin one, the jungle. Oops. Okay, I'm getting my names mixed up. Okay, so yeah, he's also good, by the way. Also, Gao Jian Li. I've never really seen him much in games, but I like the guitar motif. Honestly, that's worth getting worth a try. And as for Bian, his kit is good, but you need to rely a lot of stacking. You have to be really aggressive to get it right. So it's a hard sell. Okay, let's talk about supports. Hey, this ban her. This I can't swear. This the healing is too much. I think she gives more healing than Dahlia, which is shocking to be honest with you. So I would prefer banning this one. And who else? Ooh, even maybe Yarya. Yarya is like the Yumi or the Aya of this game. And I honestly don't know what makes her strong. I guess it's because the CC thing that she has, or the buff, the health she gives, but I don't really see the impact of her yet because I haven't read her abilities fully. But knowing a Yumi type character is in this game is already a red flag for me, so that's a ban. Who else is annoying? The underrated one is Dao Xiao. I think Da Xiao is very underrated. She is the Rui of Honor of Kings from Arena Valor. Underrated kit, a little complicated, but it gets to cooking, you know. I don't think she's gonna be banned, but honestly, these two are banned. Dahlia, I think, is the one everyone's gonna pick once they get the hang of support. If you want to tank, everyone's gonna pick Liu Shan or Dong Huang. I think these two, or maybe even Zhong Kui, because he's kind of like the Thresh. And if you want your tanks, we got some Zhuangzi. Zhuangzi is good with the clans bit. Ooh, clans, that's a good one. Zhangfei is good for shields. Even late Sunbin. So these two shields, these two tank. No, these CC cleanse, engage tank, engage tank, engage tank. Your AP supports, your AP supports, your AP supports, your AP supports. But honestly, out of all this, and Mingi is kind of like Estes from League of Legends. Hard sell, needs more work for me. Need more practice on the character. So, but Dahlia, I feel like everyone's gonna pick Dahlia. You know, as someone who's number one on Dahlia in the country, I'm not gonna say. So yeah, Dahlia's fun. Check out my Dahlia guide if you want to understand her more. Who else? Okay, we got tank left. As for, I mean, honestly, majority of these are fighters. Oh, Lianpo can also be good as a support. Could use some work though. This guy needs work. Maybe I'm just seeing him wrong because I only saw him once. This is not minutes, it's Ada. Okay, he's great too. Again, I haven't seen a good player Ada yet. The only player I've seen that's good is a Mulan. So there's that. But yeah, that was the video for, you know, who do you pick or ban, or just who you ban. I mean, you can tell from your experience who you want to ban, but I'm just saying my own opinion here. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching the video. I kind of branched off topic, kind of, but you kind of still get the gist of the video. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like the video, like it. If you don't dislike, make sure you guys subscribe, notification bell for never upload a new video. I'm a VTuber who does content, so you know the T. Join my Discord, link in the description below. Donate to my PayPal if you want to support the channel in the long run, since I'm not monetized yet, sadly. Follow me on Twitch at Dr. Curvy TV. Follow me on Twitter at Dr. Curvy_YT for my behind the scenes. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys found this educational somehow. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.